Good evening. This is Martin with another Video Game Junk report. July has been another very busy month, so let's jump right into the highlights. For Cyberpunk 2077, Dark Horse has announced a Songbird 9-inch statue. Zing Toys has announced a Thermal Errata Katana replica. For Diablo 4, Blizzard has announced a Butcher's Cleaver 9-inch replica. For Silent Hill 2, Konami has announced a Heaven's Knight neon sign that is limited to 500. For Doom the Dark Ages, Development Plus Inc. has announced a mini shield saw, and McFarlane has announced an Atlan 12-inch figure. Also from McFarlane, for the Fallout Prime series, they've announced a Lucy 7-inch figure, for Fallout New Vegas, an NCR Ranger 7-inch figure, and for Fallout 76, a T60 Power Armor 7-inch figure. All of those are part of the Elite series. For Tomb Raider Legend, Gaming Heads has announced a Lara Croft 18-inch statue, and Weta Workshop has also announced several Tomb Raider statues, including a Quest for Avalon 1/4 scale statue for Tomb Raider Underworld, a Ruins of Revelation 8.46-inch statue for Tomb Raider The Last Revelation, a Duel at the Opera 6.69-inch statue for Tomb Raider Chronicles, and a Sanctuary of Flame 7.21-inch statue for Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness. For the Last of Us HBO series, Hot Toys has announced a Joel Miller 1/6 scale figure, and Hot Toys has also announced for Death Stranding 2 On the Beach a Sam 1/6 scale figure. A regular, deluxe, and artisan variant are available. Also for Death Stranding 2, the Pucker Butt Pepper Company has announced an Extinction Entity hot sauce, which was an instant pre-order for me. I have mine right here. For Candy Crush Saga, Insight Editions has announced Tasty, the official Candy Crush Desserts cookbook. For Ghost of Yotei, Sony has announced a Ghost of Yotei popcorn bucket exclusive to the Alamo Drafthouse. For Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2, Joy Toy has announced a Lieutenant Titus MKX helmet replica. For Hellraiser Revival, a newly announced game, Saber Interactive has announced 3 different collector's editions, including a Genesis, Cenobite, and Leviathan version, all of which include a puzzle box, but the Leviathan version is limited to 1,000 and signed by Clive Barker. Baldur's Gate 3 has a new pop-up parade Emperor statue from Good Smile. Nintendo has announced a Lego Game Boy, which is fully functional. That's interesting. And for Grounded 2, to wrap things up, Microsoft has announced a promotional 10-foot giant ant plush. You can find their post on Twitter to enter their sweepstakes. As always, thank you for tuning in, and for all the latest updates, please visit videogamejunk.com.